What is going on, Libra? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, guys. So you have your fellow Libra here, just chilling. She's going to be here for the reading. Willow, can you say hi to your people? I'm going to work on that. Okay. I'm going to work on that. But, guys, I hope you're doing well. All right. Now, guys, this is a timeless reading. Whenever you guys come across this reading, is when you're meant to find the message. All right. And this will be for all Libra placements. So if you have Libra anywhere in your chart, you can totally watch this reading. Cross watchers and those who are just interested in tuning in, you're welcome as well. All right. Now, guys, it could be your energy that I'm picking up on, or the energy of someone or something around you. And just a disclaimer, guys, that I will never, ever, ever contact you for reading. If someone does, it is a scammer pretending to be me. So please be careful, guys, and do not get got. All right. What's up, Crazy J? I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well also. Amy, how are you, love? All right. So Libra, past, present, and future. Let's see what is going on for you. And hello and welcome to everyone who is here live. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. All right, so Libra, what is going on with you? All right, starting with the past. So the first card for the past, my loves, we have the Four of Swords reversed. Okay. And guys, make sure that you check out my website if you haven't been on it in a while. I updated and added a lot of readings to my page. I wanted to make sure that there was something within everyone's price range. All right. All right. So Four of Swords reversed, Strength card reversed. Let's get one more for the past. And the Lovers reversed. Okay. So guys, your energy here is the King of Cups. There could be a significant Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio around you. Queen of Cups reversed, Four of Cups reversed, Ten of Swords. Okay. Right now, your biggest effort or your greatest efforts, I feel, are going towards you being happy and having equilibrium in your life. Okay. There's something in your past that you just realized it was so depleting. You're realizing that you had to let it go. All right. So let's start with the Four of Swords reversed. Why is this here? Why is this Four of Swords reversed here for your past? Knight of Pentacles reversed. So yeah, you saw something for what it is and you're just not going towards it anymore. Okay. So you're just not manifesting on it. All right, guys, there's something that it was within your power to build it and you're just not building on it anymore. Because it's like you were constantly juggling or looking for some sort of balance when it came to this. All right. And you see that you have to stand your ground against it because you're just not happy here. For some of you, there could have been a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius involved. Okay. You could have gotten some sort of offer here, but you're walking away. All right. So Strength card reversed. Why is this here for your past? We have the Nine of Pentacles. All right. You pulled yourself out of it. You were strong. You stood on your own. You were independent when it came to this. For some of you, you broke up with someone. You became single. Although there's something that you still think about a lot. Like you guys got out of something, but You're thinking so much about how depleting it was, okay? And how you just released all that. You couldn't do that anymore. So you let someone or something that was very closely tied to you go. Why is this Lover's card reversed here in your past? We have the Tower card. Like, you guys demanded big change in your life, and that's exactly what happened once you parted ways with this. We have the Devil card and the Four of Cups reversed. You guys are realizing that something was just so toxic. You're accepting it for what it was. For some of you, you could have been dealing with a Capricorn or Gemini. All right, but it's just time for change. You didn't want to be part of this toxic environment or around this toxic person anymore. All right. You weren't 100% over it as you were getting out of it, but you still chose to get out. All right. And that was the best call to make because, shit turned out to be something that you didn't expect. All right. So you let something go. You protected yourself. Okay. And again, guys, for anyone who needs a personal reading, check out my website. Okay. Empress card reversed. Whatever you guys left behind, this was a really big deal. It caused a lot of conflict, fighting, okay, heaviness in your life. All right, with the Three of Cups reversed, it's like you couldn't trust someone. You could have been involved in a third-party situation. There can be a group of people or environment that you're leaving. Okay. There could also be conflict that like really got to you. Like it got you sad, it got you depressed. But one beautiful thing, Libra, whether you see this yet or you don't see it yet, okay, but it's coming in whether you see it yet or not, is that because you walked away from this, you're going towards something that's going to be so like you're just going to be so passionately moved by this. All right, but you're walking away from something where you were miserable. It's like you knew that deep down inside you were always going to be juggling and looking for happiness within an area where you probably weren't going to find that happiness. So why is this Empress card reversed here? We have the Page of Swords and we have the King of Swords reversed. A lot of you are saying the truth about a narcissist. All right. For some of you, you're dropping something like so harshly that people are like, oh my God, like, what are you doing, Libra? But it could be because they don't see the sort of backlash you got from something, or not so much backlash, because backlash, that sounds like you did something and then it's backlashing. What's a better way to put it? I feel like you just had to cut something off with the same extremity that it gave you. All right. So, like, let's say there's someone that they forced their way into your home, and, once they forced their way in, it's hard to get them out. This is your neighbors seeing you install, like, some shit that has like 47 bolts. And they're like, oh my God, like, Libra, you're so extreme. And it's like, nah, like, this motherfucker ain't kicking in this door today. Like, that's the last time my door is going to get kicked in. So from the outside looking in, it could be something that seems extreme, but you're like, nah, like, my shit gets kicked in. Like, I need to be extreme. I have no choice but to be extreme. Okay. You guys were just not happy here. You did everything that you could. And guys, the take that you had on whatever this was, had it been up to you, had you been 100% in charge of all the energies here, this would have been stable and it would have lasted a long time. Like, this would have been something that the whole world looks at and says goals. But you know that you can only control yourself in most situations. All right. You can't control everything else. You can bring a horse to the water, but you can't make it drink. All right. But yeah, had it been up to you, shit would have gone smoothly. But it's like somebody had another agenda or somebody was just not on that page with you. All right, so the Five of Swords, this is your center card. This is what everything is going to tap into. So let's see why this is here. We have the Ace of Wands. And we have the Four of Wands. Okay. Nine of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. I know it's easier said than done, guys, but don't do yourself the disservice of bringing the old energy and the old you that was connected to that old energy into a new situation. All right. For example, let's say you had a friend or you were dating somebody that you just didn't feel 100% comfortable around. So you held yourself back, or you were just like always looking over your shoulder, or you were always walking on eggshells. Okay. Um, let's say you went through something like that, right? And now you've left that and you find something new. And let's say, you know, you have someone that's fascinated in you and they want to just know every part of you. Like they just want to know you inside out. All right. And this could be you like walking on eggshells with them or being nervous around them. And this person being like, hey, like, you seem so nervous, like, loosen up a bit. Okay. This is spirit saying, like, don't hold back from this new, really good thing just because of how the past may have treated you or just because of what you experienced in the past. And again, I know that's easier said than done because we hold on to shit, like, especially if you're coming out of something traumatizing, like, how can you not be careful? All right. But spirit is telling you that you're allowed to feel safe, and that for the most part you will feel safe, for most of you, because you know there's a lot of people will watch this reading, so it will vary from person to person. But I really feel like you're going towards a space where you can feel safe, but you just your body is still holding on to the trauma or the conflict that you went through. All right. So Three of Cups reversed. Let's see why this is here. I feel like, Libra, you almost lost yourself in something, but you didn't. At the end, you did not. And make sure you guys hit the thumbs up if this is resonating. We have the Eight of Wands. Ten of Wands reversed. Okay. You've dropped the burden of a bullshitter, a liar, a manipulator. You've dropped the burden of a group of fake people. All right. You've dropped the burden of an environment that was not conducive to your growth. Okay. You dropped something that was bullshit. You said, enough is enough. I'm done. And because you're done, and because spirit sees that you're done, okay, after a very hard chapter of things that didn't work out, this is why spirit is allowing you to go to a new and much better chapter. Okay. And I say this all the time, guys, but you have to treat, or you have to show the universe how to treat you. All right. There's so many people out here, let's say they break up with someone, they know that person isn't good for them. But since they haven't met anybody new, and since they're technically single, they still hang out with this person. And they're like, yo, like, I'm going to drop your bum ass. The second I find something good, I'm going to drop you. And then months go by and this person's like, fuck, like, I still have this bozo ex in my life. Like, where's this Prince Charming, or where's this woman that's going to change me? And it's like, you're confusing the universe. The universe wasn't bringing you anybody because the universe looked down and it was like, oh, you're good. You have companionship right there. And obviously that's what you want because you're not rejecting it. All right. So I'm seeing you chill with this person. Things seem to be good. I saw you guys laughing yesterday, so you're fine. Deep down inside, you're crying for a connection that's real to you. You're crying for something that's more than just sitting on a couch. But you're confusing spirit. All right. You're confusing the universe. All right. So a lot of you, you're refusing to confuse anybody anymore. It's just like, no, like I'm done. You show that you were done, and the spirit's like, oh, all right, you want someone you can build with, just not sit on the couch with? Why didn't you tell me that before? And you're sitting there like, I know people have like this perception that like God is like this very like serious like person, but I really feel like if God came down and God spoke to us, like I feel like he would just be just like us. Like I feel like he would talk like us. You know what I'm saying? That's just my perception. Going into the future, first card, Knight of Wands reversed. The Fool card reversed. Wheel of Fortune reversed. All right. This energy that you've closed out, that you got away from, is going to try to come back in, guys. And I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a fucking whirlwind of chaos if you allow it back. And there's nothing positive or good that comes from this energy. You know, this is spirit saying once somebody or something shows you what it really is, all right, or what it's really about, believe someone the first time. All right. When someone does something crazy to hurt you, you have to believe that. All right. I know a lot of us can be like, oh, that was just a bad moment. But like, once I see that a person is capable to move a certain way when it comes to me, I just, as much as I would want to, my spirit, my entire being as a person, like, I will never be able to trust that person again. I will always, always, always look over my shoulder when I'm with you. Right. That's why I like beg people. I'm like, yo, if you love me, please don't do anything weird, because then I have to drop you so bad that you're going to think I died, and that's just going to hurt the both of us. So please don't do it. Okay. But like, there's just so much lost here. All right. There's just so much lost here. So you guys, you take the path of least resistance. I'm sorry. You take the path of least resistance, and that brings you to something that is wish fulfillment, a solid offer that comes in that just makes sense to you after you put up with so much and you're like, yes, this is what I need. All right. We're always looking for better things in life. But again, guys, you have to show the universe that you're ready for it. All right. It's kind of like the movie The Secret. You have a beautiful house, but you want a new car, but your garage is filled to the brim with storage. How would you get a new car if you don't have anywhere to park it? Clean your fucking garage. All right. Or you are praying for someone to live with you. You want to be loved. You want to be held, but you're sleeping on a twin bed and your clothes is taking up the entire closet. One, get a bigger bed, and two, empty out half the closet. Call your person in. You know what I'm saying? So you guys are learning to move in the frequency of what it is that you want. And that's why it's coming towards you. Okay. So Knight of Wands reversed. Let's see why this is here. Hello, Kat. How are you, sweetie? So we have the Star card and the Page of Wands. Seven of Wands reversed. So again, guys, like I was saying here, something from the past is going to try to come back in. And guys, this is something that you really had a desire for in the past. Maybe for some of you now, low key, you want someone to come in. Maybe you want to hear them out. Why'd you do what you did? Maybe you're waiting for some sort of apology. Or maybe some of you just missed something so bad that you just want to hear from someone, or you just want to hear from something. Okay. But this is spirit saying you can't trust this. Whether you wanted it before or part of you still has some sort of desire for it now, you're getting an offer that is bullshit. All right. So spirit is like, nah, like you can't justify this anymore. Okay. You're going to hit blockage after blockage after blockage if you move forward with that. But I feel like, you guys know better. We have the Three of Swords reversed. And the Page of Cups reversed. Okay. So I feel like when you guys start to heal, or when you get to the place where you are visibly seen as healing, that's really when the energy tries to come back in. And that's like fucked up. It's like you go through something messed up, and the moment you start to feel good again, what messed you up tries to come back in. Okay. And to me, that's not love, because if you truly love a person or you truly fuck with a person, you want them to be happy, even if their source of happiness has nothing to do with you. All right. This is someone or something that knows that it brought you misery, and it sees you starting to heal, and it comes back with the same misery. All right. You cannot heal in the place that broke you. Okay. Ten of Swords. Yeah, guys, it's done. For a lot of you, something ended harshly or abruptly. There could have been some sort of betrayal, or again, just like some sudden ending. But Libra, you are very adamant about not reliving the same pain again, not reliving the same bullshit again. Enough is enough. All right. Enough is enough. So, guys, let's get some cards of advice. Let's see what Spirit wants to say when it comes to the situation. Okay. And if this is resonating with you guys so far, there's links in the description below to donate. All right. And guys, I updated my website. I added a whole bunch of readings. I wanted to make sure that it was economically friendly for everybody. So regardless of what your budget is, guys, there's something there within your budget. I promise you. All right. And guys, because of popular demand, I did add my one-on-one readings again. So if you guys purchased the one-on-one Zoom or Skype call reading, then give me about a day after you purchase it. I'll contact you within a day. I'll call you or I'll text you, and we'll set up a time for the reading. All right. But yeah, guys, read all the descriptions for the readings. It explains how it works. If you guys want more than an hour, you can extend it. Okay. All right. So what advice does Spirit have for you when it comes to this? Page of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, the Tower card reversed, Ten of Wands, the Hermit card, the Two of Wands reversed, and the Ten of Swords reversed. Seven of Cups. You know what I'm feeling, guys? Just looking at this imagery. All right. This Ten of Wands was under the Page of Pentacles here. Okay, let's see if I can hold that. All right. So this is what I'm seeing. All right. This might not resonate with everybody, but this is what I'm feeling. This is a storyline I'm seeing. All right. I see someone that wanted to offer something that was a big deal to them. All right. And somebody may not have realized how big of a deal it was for you to offer this. All right. You were met with coldness, or you were met with some sort of rejection. Okay. Or there's just something that you happened where you're like, okay, like I can't be part of this. You know, I'm on my own when it comes to something. But it's like somebody took for granted what it was. Perfect example. Pursuit of Happiness. All right. Guys, if you haven't seen that movie, how old are you? Okay. But anybody who is like 25 and up, if you have not seen The Pursuit of Happiness, I don't understand why. All right. So watch that, guys, if you haven't seen it. But what this reminds me of is in The Pursuit of Happiness, and no spoilers here, guys. This is just one part. It doesn't spoil anything. But when this guy he's talking to this CEO or this, you know, fancy business guy, right? And the guy's about to get a cab and he doesn't have money. He's like, yo, let me get $5. Let me get $5. And the guy's just holding his $5. It's his last $5. It's all he has to his name. He has a fucking kid he has to like raise. And the guy's like, yo, it's just $5. And he grabs it and runs in the cab. To that person, it was just $5. To you, you gave everything you fucking had. And that's why it breaks your heart, because it's like someone didn't see what you were really putting towards something. They didn't realize how much it meant to you. It may not have seemed a lot, but you were giving your all. And somebody was just like, whatever. Like, that's just the energy somebody had. And it's like, bitch, I gave you the last shit that I had. Like, don't you understand that? Like, be grateful. I'm not saying you got to worship me like a god, but be grateful for what I gave. Okay. What this is saying though is that the worst that could have happened has happened. Like, you guys saw that and you dodged a bullet. Okay. Somebody may have dismissed something that was just everything to you. Okay. Amy, I'm not sure if it's on Netflix. Okay. You'll be able to find it though. Check, just type it into Google, you'll find it. So what I do love about this is that even though someone or maybe like a job or something didn't appreciate what you were giving, or didn't think it was enough, or didn't think it was good, Spirit saw what it was. And Spirit saw where your intention was. And Spirit knows that you really meant well. And after all this confusion and chaos that, frankly, guys, it just felt like it was out of your control. You really just felt like this was out of your control. Spirit is putting you somewhere that you're appreciated. This is Spirit saying, you asked that person to give you a patch, a little square of land. I gave you a valley. All right. You gave everything you had for that little stable patch of land. And I'm giving you a valley. And keep your coin. I don't want it. This is yours. All right. You go from feeling like something can't grow in a certain way, or feeling like maybe you don't deserve it, or feeling like shit is just fucked up, to going towards an energy or just an environment where you feel seen, where you realize you were not asking for too much. Okay. Where you're realizing that, you know, you don't have to settle just because someone's not up to par with what it was that you needed. Okay. So keep your coin and let them keep that little square of land, because now you have the valley. Okay. All right, my loves. So let's talk some shit. Let's see what's going on. Situations. So Spirit, can you show me the tea? What's going on here? What's up, Infinite? How are you? And yes, guys, make sure you like this video if this is resonating. All right. And guys, if you can't donate or if you can't purchase a reading, that's the best thing you can do to support the channel. Hit that like button. Okay. That's the minimal that I ask. All right, so let's see what's going on. Spirit, show me the tea. Show me what's going on here. Pretending. Recalling. And guys, if you're new to the channel, my dog's a Libra too, by the way. And she's such a princess. Like, there's, I don't know, I feel like she's like my landlord, and I feel like I have to pay her rent. Like, I didn't get her, she got me. I'm her emotional support human. So we have pretending and recalling. Like, guys, there's something you're looking back at and it's like, damn, like that was fake. That whole thing was fake. Like, it wasn't what I thought it was. And it hurts because you genuinely had unconditional love. Okay, you genuinely did. Guys, so we're both ruled by Venus, right? So that's like, I feel like that's where my connection to Libra comes from, because I don't know what it is, guys, and I promise I'm not bullshitting you. Like, if I don't like a person or people, it's hard for me to hide it. Like, there's people in this world that I can't smile and say, "Hey, you're great." I can't do it. But guys, I genuinely fuck with you. All right. And there's a lot of things I don't fuck with in life. I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I love you guys so much. All right. So I understand the pain that comes from giving someone or something all your love, all your effort, all your attention just to be shitted on. That hurts because, like I just said, you're not out here liking everything and everybody. That's not your move. Of course, yes, you're an incredible lover. All right. Just like as a lover or as a friend, like lover wise, I wouldn't know, guys. I've never slept with a Libra. But anyway, oh, yes, I did. Oh my God. My first boyfriend was a Libra. Never mind. See? All right, now we're good. You guys are great. You guys are great. But yeah, you guys are great. Sorry, awkward moment. Anyways, so you had so much love for something. Like, you really had so much love for something. Okay. Like, I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to be a TMI, but like my first love, my first boyfriend, my first everything was a Libra. And I've heard so many horror stories about like a person's first time, but we were genuinely so in love with one another. And we waited a year before anything happened. And like, to this day, like, just, as a person that might have a daughter one day, I'm just so genuinely like, I wouldn't change any of it. Like, my first time was with somebody that I was really in love with, and they really loved me back. And we still say hi to each other on every single holiday. He has not missed my birthday since I was 14. I have not missed his birthday since he was 14. Like, we're still cool. It's like that Gwen Stefani, is it? Yeah, Gwen Stefani, the song Cool. Like, that's us. Like, we're cool. If we ever see each other, like if I see him holding someone's hand and he sees me hugging somebody, it wouldn't be weird at all. Like, we'd be so happy for one another. So, like, Libras, you guys are amazing. Maybe that's where my love comes from too, when it comes to Libras. But I didn't realize he was a Libra until later in life. I wasn't into horoscopes like that when I was younger. All right, we have legal. Okay. So you had unconditional love. And with this legal card, I look at this as like the justice card, right? So something that talks about karma. All right. You guys learned a great deal about yourselves and about the world. All right. For some of you, this was a karmic connection. For some of you, you could be dealing with like legal shit. All right. But I just feel like there was a lot learned here. All right. We have interlude. We have soulmate. You guys had a very strong tie to this. You had a very, very strong tie to this. Commitment. Guys, like, again, if it was you pulling the strings 100%, this would have gone flawlessly, effortlessly. Okay? But something went wrong here. There's some sort of hiccup. Okay? I want to see something before I move on, because I see that it's about to kind of change course. Spirit, what was Libra supposed to learn from this? Okay, because it was such an unconditional connection, at least on your part. But then I see karma in the middle of it all. So why did you go through this? Why did Spirit allow this to happen? What were you meant to learn? Six of Pentacles. Queen of Cups reversed. Five of Wands. Five of Pentacles reversed. Oh my God. Guys, if you ever see me in person, just hug me. And then after I look at you all weird because you're a stranger, just be like, I'm a Libra and you told me to hug me. The last time I said that to someone, guys, I actually got hugged in the airport by one of you. And I was having the worst day ever. Like, I was so sad. Like, I had just been crying before that Libra hugged me. And they saw me at, what's the airport in Chicago? Is that O'Hare? But yeah, they saw me there and they hugged me and they gave me such a genuine hug. And I'm like, yo, like, you just saved my soul. Like, you don't even understand. But anywho, what I see here, Libra, is that, yeah, something did hurt you. But you guys, you're very balanced when it comes to your ability to love and your ability to give and nurture. You're ready for that. Yeah, we can be upset when certain things don't work the way that we wanted to. But this issue, this problem, and what Spirit needed you to see is that you were not the problem. Okay? Just because somebody mishandles your love or commitment to something doesn't mean that it's invaluable. Spirit does not want you to change the heart that you have. All right? You're not weak for showing someone that you had love for them. You were strong, strong as fuck to show that love, to not have it reciprocated, and to still be able to exude that love in the world. All right? What this was supposed to teach you is to show love anyways, no matter what. Because whoever you are, guys, in life, that's what you're going to attract in life. Yeah, we attract some things that are off. Like, if you're a very loving person, if you have a healing sort of aura, if you're just naturally a light, you will attract some demons. That happens. Okay? But Spirit doesn't want you to put your love away. Okay? Because again, there's one or two people that might want to abuse it. But there can be 100, 200 people who you're saving just with that love. You don't know what that hug is going to mean to somebody. Okay? So that Libra from years ago, if you're watching this, like, you saved me that day. You really did. All right? Yeah, guys, if you ever see me in person, like, hug me like I'm the homie. All right? I promise I'm not going to think it's weird. I am a hugger. I am an empath. I will embrace you. It's all good. Okay? Even if you guys see me with someone and you're like, shit, is Lisette dating them? Shit, are they going to get mad if I hug her? Fuck them. I'm not going to date anybody that doesn't realize I might get randomly hugged in public. All right? It comes with the package. All right? All right. So let's keep going. Your love and who you are as a person, that's what's going to put you in synchronicity with everything that you truly need and deserve in life. All right. Spirit's going to give you the person that you need, the job that you need, the environment that you need, the house that you need, the car that you need. All right. You're going to get everything that you need. Just continue being a good person. Don't become ugly and bitter just because people mishandled your love. Okay. Lumerian goddess, welcome, sweetie. Sending you love. Magnetic. Nightlife. There's someone that genuinely felt like they were the catch when it came to something that had to do with you. And now they're recalling how they were just like in their heads a little too much. Like someone just gave themselves a bit too much credit. Like somebody needed to humble themselves. Okay. Your love, your energy, it was a privilege. It wasn't something that they were fucking entitled to. No, it was a privilege to have. And someone wasn't seeing that. But as time passes, they are. Oh my God, Lumerian goddess, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's awful. Wow. And sweetie, I did Aries a day or two ago, so go check that out, okay? I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm sending so much love and healing to everyone affected by that. See, guys, that's another reason why I'm just not an asshole for no reason. Like, man, everybody you come across is going through something. They're dealing through something. Okay? You have to be kind. Unless, like, heavily provoked, like, you have to be kind. We have settlement. Okay? You had unconditional love for something and somebody just wanted to settle for the nightlife. All right. They didn't want to take responsibility for certain things. They weren't prioritizing what was the most important. Okay. We have lockbox. For some of you where this was literally something legal, somebody could get locked up because of it. But for those that was, this was a karmic situation, somebody locked themselves out of a certain connection because of how they were moving. Okay. We have sold. We have anxiety. So somebody was just like, Libra, wait there. I'll be right back. And then they come back and they're like, holy shit, what? They see a for sale sign out in the yard. Not even that. They see a sold sign. Like, not only did you move, but like somebody else lives there. You can't knock on the front door now. Okay. And for a lot of you, this was a soulmate. But again, there's not just one soulmate. We all have multiple soulmates. All right. A soulmate, that's not like a singular one thing. A twin flame, you only have one. Soulmates, you have plenty, and they're not always romantic. They could be platonic. You can have a cousin who's a soulmate. Okay. It doesn't have to be romantic like that at all. It's just somebody that knows your heart, somebody that you can just look at them and they know exactly what's on your mind without you having to say it. All right. This just gave you a lot of anxiety. All right. And we have entrapment. Okay. It hurts because like you wanted to give something unconditional love. All right. And you wanted like this certain scenario to play out like before in the beginning. All right. Or prior to all of this. And now If commitment's being offered to you, it's not even in a genuine way. It's kind of like a, oh, I want to have you so nobody else can sort of way. All right. Entrapment is the card behind commitment. All right. Who wants to be in a commitment where they feel trapped? All right. Or for some of you, you felt trapped while in this commitment. Okay. So synchronicity, let's see what's going to come out under that and next to the entrapment card. Insatiable. All right. Guys, somebody like wants to cock block you, hold you down, trap you, and still go out and find other things and other people and other scenarios. Like somebody wants to trap you with no intention of stopping their hunt, of doing what they got to do. We have happiness. Lumarian, yeah, I'm in New York. The accent gives it away. It was so funny, guys. I was in the elevator the other day, and I don't know if you guys have, well, I'm sure a lot of you've done this, but like when you're on the elevator and you're not paying attention and it stops and you think it's your floor, but it's not, and like someone's just getting onto the elevator. But basically that happened. And I'm like about to get off, and then like I realize that this isn't my floor. So I get back in the elevator and I go to the lady, I was like, oh shit, I'm so sorry. I thought this was my floor. Like, my bad. She goes, oh my God, I love your accent. I'm like, yeah, you're not from New York. Like, what do you love about it? I just said, oh shit, I missed my floor. She's like, wow, I love your accent. I'm like, what? Okay. All right. You don't come here often. We have intervention. So, guys, you're a magnet to happiness. And that's why spirit had to intervene. All right. Because when you're a magnet to happiness, that should be all the shit that you're bringing in happiness. But no, like somebody was testing you, your character. They were testing your gangster. And that's why spirit had to intervene. Okay. That's why spirit had to intervene. And now, guys, someone that you gave like this very open, unconditional love to, or an environment that you gave so much effort to, now it goes from that unconditional love or attachment to seeing your divine masculine. And whether you're a male or female, it doesn't matter. But all that means when you're showing up with your divine masculine, you're protecting yourself. You're looking over your shoulder. All right. Your divine feminine, like the softest version of you, doesn't come out unless you feel safe. All right. So that's why you're just meeting somebody with this divine masculine energy. All right. Because you do not feel safe. We have pressure cooker. Okay. And it's like someone is feeling the ripple effect of this like way too late. You know what I'm saying? It's like they somebody finally remembers that you were throwing some sort of party somewhere, and they show up hours after everybody's left. Like imagine them like walking into like this empty gym, and then there's just like, confetti all over the floor and cups all over the floor, but all the lights are off, everybody left. Like they're way too late. All right, like that ship has sailed. So it's like they're feeling all this pressure, and it's like, yo, like just sit down. It's not even worth you feeling pressure. All right. Like it's kind of like, yo, okay, like I understand if you have 20 minutes to get to your gate before you miss the flight and you're running through the fucking airport. Okay, I get that. Run, bitch, run. All right. But if they say that the flight's taken off 20 minutes ago, like it's in the sky, it's left, are you still gonna run? No. You missed that shit already. All right. Now it's time to figure out the next flight out. All right. So this is somebody that's still running to that gate, but they know that the plane left already. So it's just like, yo, make it make sense. Okay. Make it make sense. And yes, guys, if you are here, show me some love. Give that thumbs up. Let's see if we can get it to 100. We have karmic. All right. And guys, you're someone's karmic lesson. Okay. This is going to be somebody in a rocking chair and, years from now, you know, around the fire, their grandchildren are there like, Grandma, Grandpa, can you tell me a story? And they're going to tell them a story of this magical, like, fairy tale love where it doesn't work out at the end. And the kids are going to be like, wow, that's such a sad story. And them in their head, they're going to be like, nah, that was my life. I lost the one that got away. Like, that was the one that got away. All right. You guys are going to be someone's karmic lesson. Crushed, and it's going to break somebody. But again, it's like, I don't think you're going to be around to notice when somebody breaks. Okay. Like, at the moment that somebody breaks, I feel like a lot of you are going to be like 1,000% convinced that this person does not think about you, that they're completely over it. It's like, nah, they just broke super late. All right. It didn't hit them. All right. It's kind of like I had a cousin that passed away, like, how old was I? It was a long time ago. I was like 13 or 14. And I have an aunt of mine that I call her my sister because she's like 7, 8 years older. And guys, we look exactly the same. Like, she looks just like me. We're like, we could be twins. But when that cousin passed away, she had grown up in Dominican Republic with that cousin. Like, they grew up like brother and sister. Okay. And I just watched her for weeks, just like, going to her sister, which is the mom of, the cousin that passed. And she was like helping with the arrangements of the, funeral. And she like flew to DR. She did everything. And like, guys, it was like a month or two later that her and I were just in a room and we're just talking and we're like laughing about something. And out of nowhere, she's like, and then she just starts like, guys, I did not see this coming. Like, she just starts crying and crying. And I'm like, oh my God, what's happened? Like, I'm getting emotional thinking about it. I'm like, oh my God, what's happened? And she's like, it just hit me. Guys, and this is months after it's happened. Like, that's what you guys are going to be met with. And you're probably not even going to be met with it. It's going to be somebody like, and it's months later. It's like, yo, you just realized who Libra was to you now? Like, yo, that was in like 2019. Like, it's 6 years later. How you crying like that now? But like, that's what's going to happen, guys. It's like, it's really going to hit somebody really late in the game. Okay. We have Verge. Okay. Guys, let me get one more card. But somebody, I really feel, oh, this card flipped. Someone is going to be like, I feel like someone's on the verge of just doing something drastic because they realize something so late. And then it's like, they want to run down the street on some like, the British is coming, the British is coming. But instead it's like, yo, Libra left me, yo, Libra left me. And everyone's like, go the fuck to sleep. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, yo, like, why do you have such an urgency right now? Like, B, that shit happened months ago. Or that shit happened years ago. Like, what are you doing? Like, go back to your home. You know what I'm saying? And it just, They have such a strong wish and desire for you, but guys, you have your receipts. All right. And keep those receipts, because at a moment where you're feeling vulnerable, where you're feeling low, and you might just open up and be, open to speaking to them, take out those receipts and remind yourself why you need to protect yourself. All right. I digress. Libra, I love you guys so much. All right. If you guys would like to donate, I'd be so, so thankful for that. So thank you guys for everyone who supports the channel. And again, guys, I would be honored to read for you guys. You guys can purchase a reading through my website. It's in the description below, highvibrationswithliz.com. And guys, again, if you need something very quickly, get the emergency reading or the emergency question or the one-on-one 1 hour reading. Okay. If you guys get any of those readings, you're bumped to the front. That's first priority. All right. I love you. Take care.